Hello everyone, we are here today using my M1 Macbook, and I wanted to show you how to play some of the oldest games you can imagine, like for example games for Game Boy, games for Sega Master System, or other consoles that existed when I was very young. So it was fun to replay some of these games. For example, this one, the Sonic Chaos. I remember playing this when I was, I don't know, like 10, maybe 11 years old. And I played them again after 20 plus years later. So it was very funny to play these games. Of course, this is not the kind of game you want to play for long, but it's interesting to see how they worked, interesting to see how the gameplay flowed, what were the techniques or how the characters moved. It's still, of course, you're not going to play it for long, but it's still quite interesting. But the way to play them is actually quite simple. You just need to install this app that I have here. It's called OpenMU. And if, for example, we just type on Google OpenMU for Mac, and you have it here immediately, and you just download it. Of course, I'm not going to do it again because I already have it, but you have it here for Mac OS or X. And as soon as you install the app, then you will have this. And here you can see all the consoles it provides services to. So Atari, Coleco, Famicom, Game Boy Advance. We're gonna test some games I already downloaded for Game Boy. This was my first machine I had. I remember I had this when I was around 8 years old, I think, and it still brings back a lot of memories, and this is just the main reason why I even played these games. It just brings some memories, and of course I just play them for like 30 minutes or something, but it's still quite interesting. Game Boy Advance, Game Gear, GameCube, Nintendo NES, Nintendo 64. We will also try one of these, this Mortal Kombat here. Sega Master System, this was my second machine, so I got this when I was I don't know exactly, like 10, 11 years old, I don't know. Sega Mega Drive, I remember I played games on this one. Sony PlayStation, Super Nintendo, and that's it. So you have a lot of them. We will try Game Boy, we will try Nintendo 64, but it's very easy to do it. The only thing you have to use is, or the only thing that you have to do is to download the file. For example, let's try here. I use this page, seems quite good. It's called romsgames.net, and for example, you can just click on a particular game. Actually, if by any chance you find a problem with either this game or another game, you can just try a different website. You can just write SMS, which means the Sega Master System, ROM, Sonic Chaos, or just Sonic sometimes, and you just write it down, and you just use a different website, and sooner or later you'll find one that works. It's very easy. You just write it on Google, SMS, or you just write the whole name, Sega Master System, or SMS, ROM, Sonic Chaos, or it could be another game. And if it's for Sega Master System, then it's called SMS. If it's for Game Boy, it will have a different different initials, and then you'll just install it. Install the file, you open the file, and it will go and it will show up like this. When you click Game Boy, you will see it here. I tried Metroid, Street Fighter, and Super Mario. This was, I think, after Tetris. This was the first game I ever played, so of course Tetris was super simple. So the Super Mario Land was the second game I ever played in my life, which is quite interesting. So just remember that when you download these files, of course you have to be careful where you download these sites, but remember that each machine has this special kind of code. Download the file, and then you open with OpenEMU, and it will, if it's a good file, it will automatically drop the files in the specific area here. For example, these are Game Boy games, they go in the Game Boy area. And if you want to play slightly more advanced games, for example for the PlayStation 2, which is not here in this program, you can use another program which is RetroArch, which is this one here. And with some adding of software cores for this particular case, then you will be able to do it. But this system here, the OpenEMU, is perhaps more user-friendly, at least in my opinion. It's the other program, which is here, the RetroArch. This is not as user-friendly, but it allows you to do more things. So we're gonna try it just out of curiosity. We're gonna try Super Mario. Let's put restart. And of course, remember here that edit game controls. You have to check. These areas. You have to remember that if this Game Boy had just a normal cursor and two buttons, A and B, and so you have to adapt these to your laptop, because we were playing this on a M1 Macbook Pro. So you have to adapt these buttons, but it's very easy. See, it's the A and B, which are A and S, and everything else is with the arrows, and that's it. And start with enter, which is this button here. So it's very easy, very user friendly. This is why I'm showing it to you. On another video I can show you how to work with RetroArch. And let's try it again. Let's increase, enter full screen, and there you go. Super Mario Land, so let's try this Metroid 2 just for a few seconds. that was it. That was Metroid 2. I didn't have this game, at least I don't remember having it, but I did have Super Mario Land and Tetris, and I think these two games came together with the Game Boy when I bought it. Back when I was, I don't know, 9 years old, 10 years old, I don't know exactly. But yeah, it surely brings back memories. You know, like picking up the Game Boy, putting batteries in it, having to buy batteries once in a while, putting them in bags. All the games were put in these little boxes and inside a bag, and sometimes I would take it to school. It's not so much about playing the game. It's more about remembering when you were younger. And especially for people from my generation, so born in the 80s, yeah, for sure it brings back memories. And I remember that after Game Boy I had the Master System, yeah, and then you have it here. I already downloaded two of them that I know that I played, and I remember buying these games. One was Sonic. I can try it for a little bit. Okay, and that was it for Sonic the Hedgehog. So let's try Streets of Rage 2, just out of curiosity. Okay, let's stop it for now. This is, I think, more interesting in the fact that that you can actually play these games after so many years. And that's the interesting thing about it, is that you can just remember about stages in your life, but when you were very young, and these were some of the best systems that existed. Now it's just, of course, curiosity. It's nothing high tech, far from it, but it's still interesting. Still interesting to see how all of these things developed. So it's quite interesting. For example, I can show you, for example, one more. So this was my third console, I think, which is Nintendo 64. I can show you Mortal Kombat.
Choose your destiny. Round one, fight. Round two, fight! Wins. Round three, fight!
And that was it. That was it for Mortal Kombat 4 for the Nintendo 64. But basically what you need to know is this system, this OpenEMU, it just supports all of these consoles. You just download the file from romsgames.net or other websites in case the file that you get from this website doesn't work. So I told you how to search for the files, I told you about the app that you use, and that's pretty much it. And then if you want to play slightly more advanced games like PS2, for example, then you would probably need RetroArch, which is a bit more advanced. I like this one because it's quite user-friendly. But that's it. It's just funny to play these games after 20-something years. I don't know. I was born in the 80s, so I had my first Game Boy when I was, I don't know, 8 or 9 years old. Yeah, it's just funny to relive those times. It's not about the games themselves, at least in my perspective. So that was it. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to like and subscribe to support this project. So thank you and have a good day. Bye.